San Antonio. A little late behind the weather. Crazy cloudy. Stop by, pick up some clothes. We got first day. Got the camera. Got the drone. First day of what we came to do. Shoot drones, man. I'm freaking nervous. Inside the church. By the way, I didn't even show you. This is the room. It's kind of like college dorm, no TV. No nothing. So, it's pretty good. Coolest thing I've had to do is ride a monster truck way in the back. You'll catch it on the drone. It's probably one of the dopest things I've had to do, man. Battery switch out. Showing up. It's pretty huge, man. Big campus. Big campus. Videos better be worth getting the NMDs wet in the mud. Anyways, by the way, check this monster truck out. You can barely see it, but check it out. It's something better. Do you want to come out, yes or no? Daddy! Yeah, baby. Say hi. So, about a month ago, shout out to a men's retreat, man. It was so good. So good. It was about Kennedy, Texas, 16 hours away from home. Something incredible happened, man. I met a buddy of mine, Bash. What's up, man? I never got to tell you goodbye. But I met a guy, whoever's watching this video, I met somebody named Sebastian, Bash, nickname's Bash. And I just hung out with him, man. We chilled, we recorded, took some pictures and stuff like that. We made an incredible, his story, man, of how he's living. Look how dirty I am, by the way. But his story is incredible, and I think it'll bless you, it'll help you. A lot of us go through it. It's a struggle, huge struggle, but I think it'll bless, shows the freedom, and there's so much in it. It's anointed. It's a beautiful story. Man, we met up today. Yesterday, actually. This is our first time meeting each other out here in a men's conference, right? Men's conference, Kennedy, Texas, man. I'm 16 hours away from home. He's from Kennedy, so.
I'm born here and born and raised.
Born and raised in Kennedy, man. So I just want to, man, I've heard his story. He explained just a little bit of it to me, but I think if it could encourage you and it could affect you even in the smallest thing. Maybe you're going through something like this, maybe you're not, but maybe you know somebody, and maybe you just need to know, you just need to know that there's hope out there for somebody going through struggle, going through addictions, going through anything, suicidal thoughts, whatever you can think of, man. And just like I've always said, Jesus Christ is the one who saved me, rescued me. I had my own addictions, I had my own troubles, I had my own issues, but Bash, man, there's no story like Bash. So
it's just my life, man. I mean, grew up here. It was me and my family. Nobody was really there for me.
Yeah.
Just the fact that my dad was dead, my mom was locked up. I was born in Beeville. My mom's from Beeville. My dad's from Kennedy. Man. And my mom, she ran away with me when I was born. So, like, I never really knew my dad. And the only time I was with my mom, she was telling me, "Oh, he beats me and he would mess around and everything." So. That's what she was feeding me, man. That's the thing that she was feeding my spirit with, and I never really liked the fact like that about fathers, man. I didn't really have that family comfort and that love that I needed, man. And it's just it
just kind of leads to, like, escalates from, like, just not having a dad, like a father figure, And it just leads from that. You got to kind of like raise your own self to be a man.
Yeah, man, just all the insecurities, man, of not being
Right.
able to have someone to trust in, not
Right.
being able to have someone to go to.
Yeah.
When you're going through things, man, like just last weekend I had the father-son fishing trip, and
Yeah.
I saw everybody with their dads, man. It was cool because I was able to take this kid out
Right.
and teach him how to fish. He's
That's
like,
pretty dope, man.
it was pretty cool, man. Like we got rained out and everything, but we
Yeah.
were able to teach him how to like barbecue and set up a
Yeah.
tent. And it was cool. I enjoyed
That's
it.
pretty
I
dope.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, man.
What you go on that fishing trip that you went are like dads and fathers day? Like, what was that part of your church or something like that? Or
I'm in the ministry, man. We help out drug addicts, help them get away from drugs, alcohol, gang activity.
yeah,
My pastor used to be a heroin addict, and his wife was a
Wow.
prostitute. Me personally, I used to be a kid that just wanted to party, man. And I thought that because if I could smoke weed or if I could drink or I could start cocaine, pop pills, I just make everything go away, make it fade.
man.
I didn't want to do my past, man. Just long story short, my dad found out where I was. CPS took me with my mom. My mom used to practice just witchcraft and Santa Muerte and everything and voodoo. So just
So you
the
talking
spirit-
about drugs, voodoo?
Yeah,
Like
my
man,
dude, my family, man, is it's not normal. But you know what? God says, you know what? Whatever the Satan used for the bad, God could turn it out for the good.
man.
And that's why I'm here today. I've
Right.
tried. I've been in a car wrecks. I've been suicidal. I've been homicidal. I've hung myself a couple times. I've tried to OD a couple
Wow.
times. And the first time I tried to hang myself, I was like 13. And my grandma, she came outside, and I was just gasping for air.
Yeah.
And after that, man, that was get sent back to the mental hospital. I had already been in and out since I was 7 years old. Because my mom, my uncles, they used to beat me, and like I don't like talking about my past a lot because there's just a lot of hurt behind it, man.
Yeah.
But you know what, man, it's my shame for God's glory.
For God's glory. For
And
God's glory.
if I could reach someone else, man, letting them know
Right.
that, you know what,
Yeah.
you're not alone. I know how it is to struggle. I know how it is to
Yeah.
fight. I know how it is to get the ones that are supposed to be close to you, that's supposed to trust, screw you over. I was sexually molested by my uncles,
Man.
and so was my brothers and sisters, because my father passed away when I was 13. And my mom, after CPS took me away, because she flat out told them that I was a burden to her, and she still wanted to party.
Yeah.
So it was just like a slap to the face, like, you know
Yeah.
what, I never wanted you.
Wow.
I never needed you, man.
Wow.
And it hurts,
You
but
Stop it.
but
now?
Jesus, man,
But-
but Jesus, bro. I mean, I have so much more happiness
That's so
now.
beautiful.
I got so much more. Like, you know what? I'm
That's
able
so
to
incredible, man. That-
jump around that crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a Jesus freak, man. Full force, full
That's
on force for the
incredible, man.
gospel, man. My
Yeah.
life is not my own. I don't live for myself anymore.
Yeah.
It says, "Those who seek to gain their life will lose it. Those who lose their life for my
Yeah.
sake will gain it."
So you're all in on this, man. You're all in on this.
This is it's not just a maybe. It's not something that, well, if this doesn't work out, then I'll serve God. Nah,
Yeah.
my life is Jesus, man.
Wow.
My life. Yeah, I screw up. Yeah, there's things.
Just like all of us.
Everybody does.
Everybody does, man.
But all I have is Him.
Oh yeah, man.
There's nothing on this world I desire anymore.
And man, and now you look back, you kind of see like the mercies of God and like His grace. He was kind of always there. Like
He was,
He's always there,
man.
kind of leading you to Him. And now you find yourself like at a men's conference, like you
Dude.
said, you're being a father figure to this little kid, like at the dad and son date or whatever you guys had, teaching them how to fish. And it's like, I mean, I'm pretty sure, does that like bring healing to your heart to be able to say, look, I never had that, but I'm
I
gonna
was able to
give
give it.
Right.
But I was able to give it, man, and that's what I love about Christianity now, man, because I'm able to change someone else's life, not because of who I am or the knowledge that I know or what I can do, but you know what Christ did for me. I
Yeah.
can share it to someone else
Yeah.
and give them that same opportunity, showing them that, you know what, man, I love you.
Right.
Like, man, you know what, me and your brothers,
Yeah.
I love you, man.
I love you, bro. I love you,
And
man.
you know, in this
This is about.
lifetime, man, you know what? It's not that we don't have that much. We don't have that.
Yeah.
We don't have that. It's not long. It's not. But this time that I'm here, man, I choose to serve God. And it's not just a cliche.
Right.
It's not one of those things. Oh, I go to church. Cool. It's awesome.
Yeah,
And then I'm gonna go to work. No.
Right.
My life, my job. I eat, drink, sleep, think. Jesus. And there's times, man, where I see people, Bentleys, and nice houses, cars, family, money, and everything. But man, like it's the flesh. Everybody struggles with it, man. But you know what? I had that.
Right.
I used to have the money when I used to party, when I used to drink soju. That was another thing I used to do because I went to Job Corp and I came up.
Yeah.
I had the car, I had the place, I had the girl, I had girls, and not being like, oh, I was bad or anything. Now it's just like, you know what? Hey, I got a job, I got on my feet, I did what I had to do. When my dad was alive, he showed me the principles of being a man and what the world says a man is.
Right.
And having the money, having the car, having your bills paid, that was my mentality, thinking that as long as I had that, then I was good. I never got locked up, I never got in prison, I never got in trouble, or I never got caught. And that was my excuse to say, you know what, I'm good.
Yeah.
And it kept me in bondage, man. It kept me in bondage, and I didn't really think of myself anymore about anything. I thought that, you know what, I'm gonna party and smoke till I die.
Wow.
That was it. That was it. That was my mentality, man. I'm not gonna live past 25. I'm 23 years old right now.
Yeah.
I should have died when I was 13 because I hung myself.
Yeah.
I've been in and out of mental hospitals. I've RTC boot camp before I get in fights in school, getting picked on, getting bullied, getting beat at home, going to school, broken ribs, bruises, black eyes. They asking me what's going on, and I said, oh, I got in trouble. I got into a fight on the bus.
Yeah.
Or I got into a fight on the way over here. But you know what? It was. I don't regret anything I went through because you know what? I'm able to help someone else out.
Right. Man, and I mean, I was videotaping or whatever at the conference, man. I just seen you worshiping out there, though, man. You were just like, you giving it your all. Like, I don't care who's around me. I don't care who's here. Like, I just want to serve God, man.
That's and that's the thing, man.
It brought joy to my heart, man. Like,
people look at me crazy, man. I'm a Jesus freak, full on, full force, like I said, because when I was homeless, man, when I was thinking about killing myself again, when I had that gun and I was about to shoot myself in the head, it's just for some reason the clip wouldn't go off.
wow.
The hammer wouldn't go off. The gun wouldn't work.
And now you see it was like
God.
God was there the whole time.
It was God. It was God.
God was there the whole time. And I was
He has
like,
a plan for my life. He has not a plan just for my life.